All right, now we'll take a look at the most common methods for scrolling, or if you prefer, panning inside Photoshop, by which I mean moving from one location inside an image to another. So here I am looking at a very large stock image from the Dreamtime image library, so large that in order to fit the entire image on this very small screen, I have to zoom out to the 12% zoom ratio. Well, let's say I want to zoom into 100%, then I would press Control-1 or Command-1 on the Mac. The problem is that keyboard shortcut goes ahead and zooms into the center of the image. And so if I want to look at a different area and I had a laptop or a trackpad or a tablet or some device like that, then I could perform a 2-finger drag. So you can go ahead and try that one out on your own, because here's the thing. I'm working on a desktop PC, and all I have is an old school mouse. However, I can still make that work by scrolling up. So if I move the scroll wheel upward, I'll scroll upward. If I move it downward, I will scroll down. If you want to scroll side to side, then you press the Control key or the Command key on the Mac, and then scroll up to move to the left or scroll down to move to the right. All right, but that method's a little clunky, which is why Photoshop offers a dedicated scrolling tool in the form of the hand tool. And as you can see in that rich tooltip right there, it has a keyboard shortcut of H. And so I could just press the H key in order to switch to the hand tool, and then I can drag the image around. Problem is, once I get to the portion of the image I want to work on, then I would have to manually switch back to a different tool, such as the rectangular marquee. Which is why Photoshop provides you with a shortcut in the form of the space bar. So if you press the space bar, you'll gain temporary access to the hand tool, as you see right here, and then you can just drag that image around. When you're happy with what you see, just go ahead and release the space bar, and you'll return control to the active tool, which in my case, once again, is the rectangular marquee tool. All right, now there's one other trick that's known as flick panning. In order for this trick to work, however, your system will need to be equipped with a video card that supports OpenGL, as most halfway decent systems do, but I just want to warn you up front. And so the idea is that instead of just dragging, as you see me doing here, you drag and toss the image like so, which allows you to fling it in a different direction. And so notice the difference here. Let's say I just wanted to scroll up to the girl's face, then I would normally, in the olden days, for example, have to drag 3 times in order to get there, as you see me doing here. Versus, I'll go ahead and toss her away once again, and hopefully I do as good a job of tossing her back, but I'll go ahead and give it a try. So once again, I'm pressing the space bar, and then I'm flicking the image like so, and it continues to move fluidly in the background. And once again, that trick is known as flick panning, for what it's worth. Anyway, the main thing to remember is that pressing the space bar gets you the hand tool, which allows you to scroll, or if you prefer, pan the image on the fly.